Hey, if you're over 60 and you have a problem with leg swelling, ankle swelling, any type of swelling in your extremities, you need to watch this video because I'm going to share with you one mineral that you are deficient in and can be extremely helpful in getting your swelling down, along with a few other tips that I'm going to throw in for free. If you watched part 1 of this leg swelling series, you learned that swelling is not a water problem. It's really a drainage problem. But today I want to talk about something even bigger, something so simple, so cheap, and so ignored by modern medicine that it really makes me angry. I'm talking about magnesium. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand why this one mineral could be the reason your legs swell. Also, why your blood pressure is high, and also why your body just doesn't feel right. My name is Joel. I'm a registered nurse and a naturopath, and in 20 years working in the ICU and emergency rooms, I have watched thousands of people walk in with swollen legs, high blood pressure, and almost every single one of them was low in magnesium, almost every single one, and not one doctor checked it. So here's what you need to understand first. Magnesium is not just a vitamin that you take when you can't sleep. Magnesium is the spark plug for over 300 jobs in your body. Think of your body like a car. You can have the gas in the tank, you can have a good engine, but if the spark plug doesn't work, the car just doesn't move. So magnesium is that spark plug, and when you're low, every system starts to slow down, including the system that moves fluid out of your legs and the system that keeps your blood pressure normal. So let me explain how this works. But first, I want to share with you the best magnesium supplement that you can get. If you're on magnesium pills, you need to throw those away and get magnesium powder. Max Calm powder is easily absorbed in your body. It's magnesium citrate and glycinate together, this Max Calm version by Natural Vitality. I use it. I've used it way before I got on TikTok and started teaching people because it works. It works. It's ionic magnesium. My kids love it. I take it almost every night and it's incredible. Just tablespoon. I think it says 2 teaspoons per serving, but I use a tablespoon. I use a tablespoon in water, drink it down. It works, helps me sleep like a baby, helps my bowel movements be regular, helps my blood pressure be low, helps my stress, all of these things in one drink. But back to the lesson. So let me explain how this works in the way a third grader could understand it. Inside your body, you have these tiny doorways on every single cell. These doorways decide what comes in and what goes out. 2 of the most important doorways are for sodium and potassium, okay? Sodium belongs mostly outside the cell. Potassium belongs mostly inside the cell. When these 2 minerals are in the right place, your body is balanced, your blood pressure is steady, and the fluid moves where it's supposed to go. But here's the catch. The doorway that moves these minerals back and forth is called the sodium-potassium pump. And that pump runs on magnesium. No magnesium, no pump. No pump, sodium gets stuck outside the cell. Water follows sodium, and that water leaks into your tissue. That's the swelling. That is puffy ankles, that is the ring that won't come off your finger. It all starts with a magnesium-starved pump. Does that make sense? If that makes sense, type yes in the comments, hit the like button, share this video, follow me for more. Now, let me show you how magnesium also controls your blood pressure, because this is where it gets really good. Your blood vessels are like garden hoses. When they are relaxed and open, blood flows easily and your pressure stays low. But when they're tight and squeezed, blood has to push harder to get through and your pressure goes up. What decides whether your blood vessels are open or squeezed? Calcium tightens them. Magnesium relaxes them. They work together like a seesaw. Calcium says squeeze, magnesium says relax. And in modern life, most people are getting Too much calcium from dairy products and supplements, but not nearly enough magnesium from food. Or their supplementation of magnesium is in pill form, which is terrible when it comes to being absorbed. So, what does your doctor do? Hands you a blood pressure pill that forces the hose open instead of just giving your body the magnesium it was begging for in the first place. So, let me give you the numbers because they matter. Studies show that people who take 300 to 500 milligrams of magnesium a day can lower their blood pressure by up to 12 points in the top number and 8 points in the bottom number. That is the same result as a lot of your prescription medications, but without the side effects. And on top of that, magnesium helps your kidneys release extra sodium and water naturally, which means swelling in your legs at the end of the day goes down. One mineral, two problems solved. So here's why most everyone is low in magnesium. The soil. It's the soil. Our food grows in depleted soil. The magnesium that used to be in spinach and nuts and whole grains is mostly gone. On top of that, sugar, caffeine, alcohol, stress, and prescription medications all drain magnesium out of your body every single day. So, studies say that about 75% of Americans are not getting enough magnesium, guys. So if you have any of the symptoms of low magnesium, muscle cramps at night, Charlie horses, twitching eyelids, twitching lips, constipation, anxiety, trouble sleeping, heart palpitations, high blood pressure, and yes, swollen legs. So here's what you do. First, start with food. Dark green leafy vegetables, pumpkin seeds, avocados, almonds, black beans, dark chocolate, bananas. These help feed the pump. And then second, pick the right supplement. Max Calm is my go-to supplement because it contains citrate and glycinate, and it's in powder form, and it tastes good. So get you some Max Calm. I'll put the link in this video below. So save this video, send it to someone with swollen legs or high blood pressure who's been on 3 medications for 10 years and still doesn't feel better. They deserve to know that one mineral could change everything. But let me recap. Magnesium runs the pump that moves sodium and water out of your tissues so it stops swelling. Magnesium relaxes your blood vessels so it lowers your blood pressure. And most people are deeply low because of soil depletion. Sugar, stress, medications. So eat greens, pumpkin seeds, avocados, and supplement with Max Calm. Max Calm. And remember, genetics writes the recipe, but lifestyle bakes the cake. My name is Joel. Be your own doctor.